Hey everybody, Kelly with Kelly Cameron Coaching. Just checking in to see how you're doing on this fine Tuesday. A lot of us have started taking our kids back to school. How are you doing with kids back in school? So today is the second day that my kids are back in school, and I mean in person. Of course, they've been online for months now, but today is the second day back in person. And I've got two teenagers. They were both really nervous and anxious. It's kind of like the first day of school all over again because, maybe some new teachers since it's a new semester. You're going to see your friends, which is exciting, and see a lot of people that you don't really know or maybe aren't too fond of. And, it's just the normal school jitters. And I noticed a huge difference between my two kids this morning. I tend to be a pretty positive person, and so I am like spreading positivity everywhere. And clearly, one of my kids doesn't really take to it so much. So I noticed the big difference this morning is one of my teenagers um, carries kind of a heavy burden and is feeling not so positive, definitely negative, and has a really tough time seeing the positive in much of anything. And part of it is that teenage awkwardness, feeling unsure of yourself, feeling self-conscious and not super confident, and maybe not looking forward to a whole lot. It's a teenage school thing, I suppose. So I noticed this morning when that teenager was getting out of the car, well, even driving to school, there was a lot of heavy energy. Just they were frustrated and just having a really rough time. And when that one got out of the car and walked into school, I turned back to the other teenager and I'm like, how was that for you? And the second teenager was like, that was really heavy. And so the second teenager noticed the energy of the first. And so second teenager is definitely looking and observing and always has. They're same mom, same parents, same household, but the kids are totally different, as you may notice with your own kids. So we're driving to the second school, the second teenager, and they were really, it was just an interesting conversation that they've noticed that choosing to be positive makes a huge difference in their day. And they realize that it's a choice. So yes, things happen, things knock you off your track or knock you upside the head, and it's hard sometimes to recover from that and be positive, and sometimes it takes a little time. But every day getting up and choosing to be positive and choosing to have a good day is so much better and works out nicer than if you choose to have a bad day. So my first teenager, we were talking about this, the second teenager and we were talking that the first teenager seems really hell-bent on choosing to have a bad day and not choosing a good day. So it's not just choosing it to have a good day or choosing to have, a good time in a situation or that you think positively, but choosing to sit with that negativity and hold on to that negativity. If you want to hold on to it, ooh, it is yours to keep for sure. So it's tough, when we as adults are not choosing the positive route. We are choosing to sit with that negativity, and it could come in so many different forms: anger, apathy, feeling helpless and overwhelmed. There's so many different, negative feelings and attitudes. So if you want to keep that negativity going, choose it, absolutely. But if you want more positive options and positive things happening in your life and that lighter energy of the positivity, choose it. It's really just a choice. And it's a choice in how you deal with things that come along. So before I get out of bed in the morning, before I really even open my eyes, I mean, it's dark anyway, I choose to have a good day. And I might even run through all the things that I know that are happening in that day. I'm going to take the kids to school. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I've got some client calls. I choose to have a good day and that everything is going to be great. And sometimes, sometimes that doesn't always work out, but it's how I choose to deal with it. And if I'm already in a positive frame of mind, I'm going to deal with it a lot better than if I'm in a negative state of mind. So it was just interesting watching the kids today and how they pick up on that already. So we don't have to wait till they're adults to explain the whole positive and negative and, seeing the positive, having gratitude versus just sitting in the negative. There's a lot of us as way grown adults that are still struggling with this. We can help our kids, but certainly if we can model for our kids and model for ourselves, choosing that positivity just makes the world a better place. So, hope you guys are having a great day and you're choosing positivity. And that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. I'll see you next time. Be good to yourselves, be good to each other. Take care.